Hey everyone, it's Amy, owner and curator of Yoso Boho. I am with my husband.
Hello everybody.
We are on our way to Philadelphia. It is the last day of our, what did you call it?
We call it a mini moon.
Mini moon.
We didn't have the main one yet.
We'll be doing a bigger trip later, next year. So more on that to come, but we are headed into Philadelphia. We are going to go to a museum that I have wanted to go to for a long time. It's called the Mutter Museum. It's a kind of science and human oddities museum. So we're doing that, and we're going to get some Philly cheesesteaks, and who knows what else we'll get into. Who knows? But I was thinking this is a perfect opportunity while we're driving into Philly to talk about our wedding weekend and the festivities around that. So I'm going to turn the camera around. Maybe we'll see some parts of Philly or some fall foliage, but we will give you kind of the summary of what happened on that weekend. And then while we're talking, I can share with you some footage and some photos. So let me turn this around. Man, the sky is so blue today. Little tiny wispy clouds. All right, where do we want to start?
Well, start our first chapter, how we met.
How we met?
Yes.
Chapter 1. How did we meet?
On a dating website.
We met on interwebs.
Yeah. You know, people back in the day talk badly about, oh, what are you meeting people on the internet for? People are crazy, but now it's a very common way of
It is.
people.
It really is. Yep, that's how we met. We both had a mutual, because I reached out first, and then you said you didn't see that I had reached out. Because, man, you guys, he had the most beautiful, well, he still has the most beautiful smile. But I saw that on this website, and I said, oh my gosh, you didn't see me reach out to you, though. You said it was like a month later that he reached out to me, and I said, well, it's about time. So that was almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
That was like April, right, of
April
2015,
something like that.
because our first date was like May 2015, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So fast forward almost 10 years. Why did we decide to get married?
Oh, like we're married anyways. We're doing everything a married couple does anyway.
Share everything.
I even told people, some people, I don't know that I do business with, my wife this, my wife that, and some other people that I knew assumed that we were married anyways, because they knew, they knew we'd been together for a while. So
Yeah. It just made sense. And I didn't want a big wedding. I'm not very high maintenance. I just wanted a nice old ring. I wanted an Art Deco, like 1920s to 1940s ring. So I hunted that down. I hunted several down.
You did.
I sent you like 4 or 5 options, and you picked the right one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful ring. And then we found you an old ring too. Just a simple gold band.
I didn't need anything fancy. Simple, old school.
Yeah.
Don't
Well,
need
you're
this new stuff.
very classic. You have a very good classic sense, and kind of a low maintenance as well, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've never worn a ring in my life.
Is it weird to wear a ring? I do see you fidgeting with it quite a bit.
I do.
Initially you did a lot of fidgeting, but now it seems like you're getting a little bit more used to it. But it's been like a week and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love my ring. It's a little bouncy here in the truck, but it's got some filigree work, and yeah, it's exactly what I wanted. And you gave it to me in a special way, because even though I knew that it was there. I mean, it sat on the kitchen counter for like a week. Yeah. He slid it in his pocket and took it with us when we were looking for a nice place to exchange our vows. And he surprised me.
I just waited for the right moment.
You did. It was the perfect moment. We were in a very pretty little garden. And what did you do?
I got down on one knee and proposed.
It was so good.
Proposed one day before we, was it 1 week?
A week, yeah.
1 week before we got married.
Yeah. And there was people in the garden. They kind of cheered.
Yep.
Congratulated us. You did good. You did really good. Made me feel special. And yeah, and then a week later we had our ceremony. We set up a simple like archway near a little lake in the metro parks. We just had our parents in attendance.
Yes.
We kept it very, very simple, but that made it very special to us. It was an intimate, beautiful little service. We wrote our own vows, and that was nice. And we had a great officiant. Her name was Stephanie Singleton.
Yep.
Man, she was so good.
We would highly recommend her.
Yes, we would.
If you live locally.
She made it very personal, and she spoke with passion, and yeah, she was great. And then we took our parents out for a very fancy dinner.
At the Giovanni's up in Beechwood, Ohio.
It was also very good. It was a very special day. I mean, it just felt like a special day, you know?
Yes.
We made it that way. And then that Sunday, 2 days later, we had a party. We only invited 100 people, which probably more than half that was your family.
Yep.
So it was a smaller kind of reception, although we weren't calling it a reception. It was just a party, a celebration.
Party, no alcohol, no music,
yeah, no
DJ.
No DJ, no dancing. The room was just very noisy and very joyous, and we had really good food. We had the best cupcakes in the world. You made it a point to support a local business. What was it called? Cupcake Binge?
Cupcake Binge.
Yes, Lynn at Cupcake Binge. Oh my gosh. They were to die for. We had the best chicken in the whole area. It was from Showcase Meats, if you're in the area. Oh my gosh, their
best
fried chicken.
in the city of Akron.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, we just kept it simple with kind of finger foods, and I think everybody enjoyed it. And all of the decorations in the room were thrifted by me. Mom and I built all of the centerpieces, and the centerpieces didn't go back home with us.
Right.
I put numbers on them, and we put random numbers under chairs in the room. People had to hunt for their centerpiece around the room and got to take it home. That was cool. It was a good time. We came in with music. Remember, we came in with Ray LaMontagne. You Are the Best Thing. We made a scene. Yeah, that was fun. The whole weekend was a blur to me. It went by so fast, and I felt like I was smiling the whole weekend. Like my face hurt after, you know. It was a good time. So now, how do you feel as a husband?
It hasn't sunk in. The marriage does feel a little different.
It is different.
So
I didn't expect it to be different, but like I said to you when we were driving home after dinner that night, like I felt so close to you. It felt weird after almost 10 years to feel that different, but yes. I did. I think that's a good thing.
It is.
So now we're headed into Philadelphia, and if we see anything fun, we'll bring you along.
We're going to end this last vacation day with a bang.
You always say that every time.
Yep, we're going to go out with a bang.
Wasn't Philadelphia where the Rockies series were? Yeah, Rocky Balboa. Like when he runs up the steps.
Yep.
You never know what a city's going to look like until you get there, and then it's like, whoa, Philadelphia is this big? Okay. All right, Philadelphia. We see you. Okay, what's the goal here?
buying cheese sticks from 2 different restaurants and comparing them.
So
Well, Philadelphia cheesesteaks.
right, so Gino's and Pat's. Pat's is over there. We're actually parked over there. We're gonna get a cheesesteak from each and then split it and see which one's better. That's the goal.
Cheesesteak with mushrooms and onions.
And we're going over there next,
We're heading over to the Pat.
where we're gonna get our
King of
second
steaks.
sandwich. Dig in. They look very different. This is Gino's. That's Pat's. Gino's, Pat's. Gee, I wonder who's feeding the birds. As soon as he stops, they all come over and just stare at him. What is your opinion of the cheesesteaks in Philadelphia? They're pretty yummy, huh?
They're both really good. It's not
They're good, right?
Not the same as getting one at home.
And in a matchup between Gino's and Pat's, who wins?
Gino's.
We like Gino's better. Just our opinion. Now we're headed out of Philadelphia. I didn't even talk about the museum. My gosh, the museum. If you ever get to Philadelphia, go to the Mutter Museum. It is a scientific study museum, and there are just so many specimens of oddities and strange things in human beings. And it's so fascinating. So, and Earth bought me a birthday present there. I'll put it right here. For all of you who know, I have a tarot card collection, so we're adding a very cool deck. There's a fly in here. It's flying around. Now we're headed out of Philadelphia. We possibly might find a thrift store on the way back to the campground. It's still a little early in the day, although by the time we get back there, it's going to be 4 o'clock, so we shall see. That'll do it for us. It's been a good day. Say goodbye, Earth.
Bye-bye, everybody.
We'll see you on the next one. Please take care. Bye.